Libs and chads, boys and girls. Okay, so we're doing this like a third time. Okay, Jesus Christ. So, real quick, we're not doing a live show. We're doing like one of those them there's premieres. And the reason is simple. My internet bill is too much. Comcast charges me extra if I do a live show. Not to mention my voice is kind of weird. I'm also congested, so sometimes you might actually hear me go old man mode. I can't talk. Too much congestion. So, just, putting that out there. It sucks getting old. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, man. And I'm going to be drinking a lot of coffee. So, there you go. Now, before this, before we continue on, I want to give a quick message to Tippy. Tippy, my boy, Tipster. And I really hope someone can send this to Tipster. Really hope this. Just send it out to Twitter or something like that if you haven't been blocked by this massive douchebag, douche nozzle. Just send this bit out. If you have to clip it, whatever. I don't care. This is a direct message to Tipster. Hey, Tipster, how's it going? Yeah, you burned a lot of bridges in the commentary community. But the biggest bridge that you burned was Bo Black's. I want you to understand something. I really, really do. You hurt Bo Black's. You genuinely fucking hurt Bo Black's. And you might think that it's justified and shit like that. I don't know. I don't think he deserved to be thrown under the Keffel's bus when he did nothing to you. Nothing. As far as I know, you two were cool. I don't think he even made fun of you. If he did, I apologize for being wrong, but, I just think he thought you were a bit cringe with all the goth mommy shit. And that's about it. He never called you a pedophile. Didn't join in the massive fucking teabagging, as far as I know. And he genuinely thought that you were his friend. And when you threw him under the Keffel's bus, he couldn't understand why. So, you genuinely hurt someone whose only crime was your friend. Was being your friend. I guess that's the lesson that's learned. No one should be your friend then. No one can trust you. And that's why this community, like you say you burned the bridge with us. I say the community burned the bridge with you. Because quite honestly, we don't want to have anything to do with you. You're a genuine piece of shit. I don't care about the misrepresentation shit that you did. Well, I do. Let's rephrase that. I do care about the misrepresentation that you did regarding a certain someone where you said that they were suicide baiting and then apologized in a members only stream. Yeah, I think that was shit. Don't do that, But I think the thing that I care the most about, right? Beyond the cringe goth mommy shit, beyond the fact that you're friends with Keffels, because I don't give a fuck, whatever. It's that you're just a fucking dirtbag of a person who treats their friends as something that's disposable. That's why you're a piece of shit. So when I say that the commentary door has been permanently fucking closed, you ever try and come into the commentary community again, just try it. When these people realize that what you're doing is a grift, because, and I want even Keldoge to understand something, because he's like, well, I don't understand why the community is all up in arms about you. Well, here it is. He did everything as an act. It was all a grift. Everything that he's complaining about right now from the commentary community, making fun of him and going after him, everything that he's complaining about, Keldoge, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I do apologize. Everything that he's complaining about, he fucking did in the commentary community. Look at his past videos. It's not that hard. Look at the Susie Lou thing. Okay, there's a reason why people zoom in on her head, on her forehead. Tipster was the guy who made the joke of the Susie Lou forehead. He was the one who came up with it. He was the same fucking guy. And you're like, well, people can change. Yeah, but they don't change instantaneously, Keldoge. They don't go from, like, making fun of the group that you're in to now totally allying themselves with the group that you're in. Just overnight. They don't have that. Like, no one does that. Right? Maybe in like 5-10 years they grow up and shit like that, and in iDubbbz's case, at the age of 30 he learns empathy. But I want you to understand something. This guy is a grifter. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about the shit that you're talking about now. He doesn't care about anything. He just cares about views, subs, and clout. Because it's the exact... Like, you could ask anyone in the commentary community. This guy is a follower. He's not a leader. He just wants views, subs, and clout. He wants to get, like, the 1 million sub tier. And that's all he wants. He doesn't care about anyone else. He doesn't give a shit. And he's humoring you. He's just humoring you. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. So, yeah, no. The exact same thing that this guy is fucking... That Tipster's complain... Oh, and before we go into the video, lads and chads, don't go after Keldoge. He's a good guy. He's a chill guy. You know, his only crime is that he's friends with Tipster. Don't do that. Right? But we're going to go over this. We're going to go over the shit that Tipster has said on the interwebs. I'm sure he's going to delete everything. Yeah, you do, Tipster. You're going to delete every fucking thing that you've tweeted out. I guarantee it. Give it a week. When you get a lot of shit for it, you're going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to have to delete this. Delete. I don't actually stand by any of this stuff. You're just a fucking grifter, dude. Absolute piece of shit person. So, yeah, we're going to go over the stream with Keldoge that Tipster was bitching about, and we're going to go over some tweets from Bo Blacks that have gotten out there. So, I know I'm putting the cart in front of the horse this time because this is the bitchery. This is the bitch factor. But I think everyone's gone over the Bo Black shit already. So I'm going to do the bitchery, and then we're going to talk about what he's bitching about. Okay? So there we go. Let's kick this pig. Here we go.
Opting for the 9-iron.
And doing laundry.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Ooh.
Let's move this forward a little bit.
People will be here in like a huge blast, and then they'll all leave at the same time.
Gotcha. Yeah, typical streaming shit.
It's kind of weird after all the Xena and Poppy shit, because like that was getting mad numbers, but...
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about the drama scene is you might have like massive numbers because you're covering a story that everybody's like crazy interested in, and then like the next day it'll be like an insane drop off.
Yeah, that's how commentary works, Tipster. Right? And it's not that we overblow things, Tipster. It's just we find new information out about the person being a piece of shit, Tipster. Like, for you, for example, we found out, right, that not only did you throw Bo Blacks under the bus, but you misrepresented someone for, you claimed that they were suicide baiting. So, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That's you being a piece of shit. And that's just how commentary works. We do research. We look into things. We find shit out. But, you know, with Tipster, his sources are Yelp reviews and Reddit posts. Great sources, by the way. AAA sources.
The one nice thing is I do have my, like, couple, like, regulars. So there's, you know, there's usually some.
Yeah, you always have those loyals that stick around no matter what.
They all want to be streamers, though. So eventually they'll leave.
They'll leave to start their
Their
own
own
stream.
stream. Well,
Gotcha.
so the other day, like, I was talking to you about the kick or keep stuff, like, how that, like, ended. And so I'm thinking about, we were talking about it more in stream today. Melanie suggested...
Okay, here's the other thing that's been bothering me. How should I say this? No, you know what? I'm going to hold that thought. For a
calling
second.
ourselves the DJs. And just, like, having all the smaller streamers, like, medium streamers that are, you know... We're not cool enough to, like, be in, like, the cool panels, so we'll just make our own panel.
Works. I mean, a lot of smaller streamers do that. They'll have this little network of, like, people that they regularly do panels with, so... And then eventually, you know, as their little network of people gets a little bit more popular, then they can get on the bigger shows, so... I think it's a good idea.
Because one thing I've been noticing is there's just been a lot of, like, I don't know, like, burning of bridges with, like, smaller creators, because nobody wants to, like, I don't know, like, give that charity out. It's all about...
Well, with Tipster, he burned bridges with large creators, so, I mean, I think you're safe there.
Themselves.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. That charity stuff that happened is...
I love how he's just like, yeah, for sure, yeah, I've never burned bridges, yeah, indeed, I've never done that, you guys, never done that, not me, Jesus fucking Christ, Tipster.
It's crazy with, like, Rainbow Passage and whatnot.
Yeah, I keep getting asked to cover it, and I want to, but, like, I had, like, set aside, like, Saturday to, like, research, and then, or whatever day that was that happened, maybe it was Sunday, and, then my whole week kind of got, extended, so I'm hoping I get to cover it by Friday, but I don't know a ton about it yet. It sounds like there was probably just some kind of weird framing with, like, them having a sleepover event or something.
Yeah, well, like, they had, it was more like a Discord hangout. They just called it, like, a slumber party. But apparently they were just, like, watching movies together and, like, hanging out. And keep in mind, like, this is all adults. Like, there's no, like, children involved or anything. I didn't even know about that when I initially, like,
Okay, for reference, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm not very familiar with these kinds of stories. I usually don't touch them, okay? I seem to be getting more and more into them, unfortunately, because that's all the fucking community is fucking talking about. God fucking damn it. But regardless, okay, I'm not really into these, you know, whatever fucking weird-ass stories. I like to cover, like, you know, backstabby drama or, like, copyright drama. You know, I should have gotten into the Dark Viper shit. You know, genuinely, I really should have covered that. But yeah, no, I don't like. I don't know anything about this.
Talked about it.
I guess you could say defended the org or whatever. But, like, even so, like, now that I know about it, it doesn't really change my opinion on anything.
I see. That's weird. Like, to me, if it's like all adults, like, who cares? Like, especially if it's not even in real life. Like.
Yeah. I think the funniest thing is seeing people talk about how, like, Tipster's, like, hardcore defending this thing, and, like, he doesn't even know anything about it. Do your research, Tipster. It's like, I have a direct line to somebody who works for the charity. So.
Well, Tipster, here's the thing. Okay, now I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the charity thing. Tipster, okay. Here's what I wanted to say. Okay, Jesus Christ. It's to touch on the whole fucking the whole grifting thing. I asked Tipster a while back what it takes to become a, what's his advice for doing commentary. You know what he told me? It might still be on his Twitter too, by the way. You know what he told me? He told me to stay consistent. I swear to God. I fucking swear to God. Oh, God. And then here's Tipster doing a 180 and doing the exact opposite of that. Okay, so now he's talking about this charity org, right? About... The context here is, I guess, Bo Blacks thinks that it's a bit sus. He, like, as far as I'm to understand it, and this is Bo Blacks' defense here, he didn't actually claim that the charity was fake. He just said that it looks weird. That's it. That's all he said. Now, okay, you could argue that he heavily implied it, and I would agree. I would also agree that I think Bo Blacks is making one too many videos on a Tipster. And it's getting to the point where now you don't have new information on Tipster. You're just getting into the realm of making shit up. And on that, I will side with Tipster. I'm sorry, Bo Blacks. I love you, dude. I really do. But we had the same problem. I had the same problem with T-channels back in the day. Remember when they were covering, like, one person over and over and over and over again, and then there was no new information, and then they started making shit up? That seems to be like a check against you, dude. I know no one wants to hear that. I get that. I love Bo Blacks. I really do. But I gotta call the cards as I seize them. This is like... And maybe if you find actual proof that the charity is, like, shit, maybe have Mudahar look into it. But when you're making serious claims like that, you gotta fucking cross your T's and dot your I's here. You can't, like, even implying it can get you in trouble, I think. So, that's just my opinion, right?
Like, I've literally, like, because there was a point in time where I was considering doing some kind of, like, a charity stream.
Uh-huh.
And here's the thing, this doesn't vindicate you, Tipster. You're still a piece of shit in my mind.
I was looking at multiple different charities.
We'll get some
While
coffee.
I was looking at the charities, it came to my attention that someone I knew, like, worked for this charity. And so I was like, oh, tell me what it's about, what they do. And they kind of gave me, like, a full rundown about, like, the history of the charity. It's a fairly new charity. They've been around for, like, only about a year, but this is what they do. And it wasn't the first time I had heard of them. Like, one of my admins told me about them on stream at one time as well, briefly. But overall, like, I looked into them because I was considering doing a charity stream to support them. Not them specifically, but I was looking at various different charities, and they were one of the charities I looked at.
What charity? Rainbow Passage.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's a funny aspect. Is there, like, Tipster doesn't do his research on this thing? It's like I literally spoke to somebody who works with them. So.
Well, they don't fucking.
Okay, so here's the thing, Tipster. Just because you spoke to someone about it doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. I will say that. Like, you also need to do some background. Like, actual background information. And maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know the full specifics behind this, again. But, like, just talking to someone doesn't automatically mean that they're telling the truth. But, I mean, according to Tipster, he talked to Kevels, and, after he talked to Kevels, he realized that she was telling the truth and that she could never lie. See what I mean about, like, my voice? Oh my god. Congestion sucks. Ah, goddamn.
Well, they did. I normally don't watch, like, the hate videos about me, but this one in particular, because it really bothered me that, like, a charity was getting attacked, because at the end of
A charity is getting attacked, you guys, so we can't criticize Tipster. Confirmed, 100%. There we go. Can't criticize you, Tipster, because it's the charity. It's a charity. It's a charity, you guys. It's a charity. We're going to use the charity as a shield. A charity shield! A charity shield! Ah! And that's the bullshit that I have to fucking... Like, seriously, I swear to fucking God. No, Tipster, that's not how this works, okay? We can still fucking make fun of you and laugh at you and criticize you all fucking day, okay? Including, you know, you talking about a fucking charity. I can do it right now. I'm doing it right now. We can. Now that doesn't mean, and I'm going to say this right now, that doesn't mean that the charity is non grata invalid, okay? It just means that we're criticizing you. Stop using charity as a fucking shield. Jesus Christ. That's what it means. It's a charity. Hey, you can't make fun of me, you guys. It's a charity. Ah! I fucking hate this.
Of the day, I retweeted it.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. I retweeted the charity and they targeted it. And then I guess the person who ran the social media followed me on the account, I guess. I didn't even know the account was following me, but the account was following me. So, yeah, they just developed this like crazy like conspiracy theory that I somehow work for the org.
Okay, I'm going to say, yeah, if they did that, that's shit. If they did that, that's shit. And here's the other thing, Tipster. I'm gonna say this in your defense, right? Because I'm being fair here. I'm trying to be fair. Okay. You just tweeting out a charity and people attacking the charity because they hate you. That's kind of shit too. I'll give them that. But don't use charity as a shield. And that seems to be what you're doing.
Or that like Boblax's main account was banned from the Discord because I was a mod and like all this like shit that's just like not even remotely true. It was just very weird.
Have I told you about the... I went into a chat the other day and like there's like a body double conspiracy with me and Kessels now. So people think we're the same person.
I think you mentioned that too.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
And
Like,
when
you guys...
I saw that, I was like, we don't even look anything alike. Like,
That's what I was gonna say. You don't look alike. You don't sound alike. Like, I don't even understand that.
Like, I guess if she's actually a ditto, maybe. But
Jeez. But yeah, the whole coverage of this has been interesting, and I guess like another
Tipster goes back to talking about himself.
video got put out where they literally just
I kind of want to know more about the doppelganger thing. That sounds weird.
like kink shame one of the guys who runs the org like the whole time.
oh god.
Like a lot of what this like seems like is just it's just sexually repressed losers who just want to mock people who are like sex positive and whatnot, and it's just like
No, it's just that we hate you, Tipster. That's what it is. That's all it is. We just hate you. It's not... Oh my god, you're fucking retarded.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like I'll be honest. Like the guy who's the director of what was his position? Director of resettlement, I think.
Director of
I don't
resettlement?
understand. Yeah. The guy who they were kink shaming.
Okay. I was like, what do they mean by resettlement? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that you got to remember, like Rainbow Passage is an org that, like, what they do is they help people who are living in dangerous living conditions, like LGBT people living in dangerous living conditions. They help them get into better living conditions. But yeah, this. Oh, so you don't even know what the org does?
I knew that it was LGBT stuff, but I did like.
Yeah, it's basically like, you know, let's say you're a trans person living in, you know, a town that's very bigoted, or maybe you live in a state that has outlawed gender affirming care or something like that. They'll help relocate you to somewhere where you can get access to the resources you need. And then maybe you're, I don't know, let's say you're a gay person who's living in a dangerous living situation where you're being abused. They'll help you relocate to get out of that dangerous living situation, that sort of thing.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, it just kind of seems like, I don't know, they were just looking for a reason to be like angry at this org when there really isn't one. Because I've seen even like some of my biggest critics say this Rainbow Passage thing's kind of a nothing burger. Yeah, you can kind of laugh at some of the people who run the org because they're kind of cringe in their personal lives, but there's no evidence that the org is like, you know, scamming people out of donations.
And that might be true. Like I said, I didn't look into too much of this. And for the record, I'm not claiming that the org itself is a giant, massive scam. I think the worst that you're going to get from Boblax is that it looks shady, based on what the website looks like, and that's not me saying that. That's him. Okay. And again, I actually agree with Tipster on this. I know, fucking weird, right? I have I can agree with some things that Tipster says and disagree with a lot of things that Tipster says and does. I can do that. I can remain objective. I know, crazy. Unfortunately, Tipster can't do the same to Boblax. And instead, when Mama Keffels is around, Boblax, Tipster has to throw Boblax under the fucking bus. So yeah, I'm still pissed about that, Tipster. I don't like that. You're a piece of shit. I know I keep going back to it. It just pisses me off so much. Oh my god. Oh god.
Donations,
Right.
or that they're doing anything harmful to anyone or anything malicious or anything.
You know, I have to agree. I don't know.
It's just like the initial criticism.
Let me say this though, in defense of Boblax. If Mudahar looked into this, right? If he actually looked at like their financial sheets and shit like that, because with charities, you actually have to make most of that shit public. If Mudahar looked, because he's got the skills to look into that shit. If Mudahar looked into this and everything was above board, you know, it would probably vindicate Tipster at this. Like it would prove that Tipster's right. So when it comes down to what Tipster is saying, though, where he's like, "I talked to the person in charge of the charity." Okay, well, did you look at their financials? Did you look at their taxes? Did you go into like the nitty gritty for all that shit, like Mudahar did with oh god, I get words. I can't fucking remember. But Mudahar did this case where he went up against something similar to this, and he went down the financials and everything. Oh god, I can't remember who he's talking. Okay, now this is gonna fucking bother me. Hold on. Yes, I use Bing. Shut up. Who was it? Now this is going to bother me. This is going to actually genuinely bother me. Did I pass it? Oh, this is going to bother me. This is genuinely going to bother me. Where is it? It shows the face of the guy and everything, doesn't it? I think we're getting close. Yeah, because this is the Mama Max shit. Here we go. The completionist. Yeah, he went... Okay, so Mudahar went over the completionist shit. Like line by line, moment by moment, minute by minute. Right? And found that there was some shady shit going on there. Right? Like, the money was just... It looked like it was a slush fund. An actual fucking slush fund. That they're just putting money away for a rainy day. They weren't actually donating any of the money. And the excuse is that, like, the completionist gave was just absolute bullshit. So, yeah, if Tipster did that kind of research... Like... And maybe since it's only a year old, you don't get like the tax information and all that shit. Okay, fine. Okay, so here's what you do: wait a couple of years, right? Then get their past tax information, get all the financial information that you need to make that kind of judgment call. But like usually, I wouldn't trust a new charity that just got itself established. I would usually wait a while for it. If the completionist is anything to go by, I would wait. Personally. And that's not me saying that the charity is bad. That's not me saying that the charity is a horrible thing and it's a scam. It's just me saying, wait a while, get, a clearer sense of their financial situation and what they're spending and where they're spending their money on, and then make that judgment call. That's just me saying that. Right? But I just don't think right now, right? And this is like a point in Bo Black's camp. I just don't think right now is like, you should jump into it right away, and like YouTubers need to be supporting this charity right away. I would wait a few years for you to get all that information, all that financial information.
Came down to,
and yes, most of that stuff is publicly available too, so it kind of has to be. So,
well, their website is kind of janky, and tipsters involved, so it must be sus.
Have they ever?
Even though I'm not actually involved.
Okay, so yeah, the website looks janky, but I don't think that's a mark against the actual charity itself. And Tipster isn't involved. He's just tweeting out the charity. I could be fair here. I could actually be fair here. And those are the two marks that he's working on and saying that that's the main defense here. So I can actually say, yeah, okay, I agree.
That's fucking weird, because I feel like most charity websites with a smaller charity are janky ass,
Yeah, they were comparing it to some charity, because there's another charity called Rainbow Railroad, I guess. And they were comparing it to this charity that has been established and has been around for a long time, and so they got a big fancy website and stuff.
I was gonna say, I've heard of that.
It's literally comparing.
By the way, this isn't the stuff that I want to cover, but this is the stuff that everyone's talking about still. So I kind of want to go over it too.
Two websites, okay? This one's got a big fancy website. They're well established. Rainbow Passage is new, so it must be sus. And it's well, of course, their website's not going to be as good. They just got started. They've only been around for a year or whatever. And everybody's got to start somewhere. You don't become this highly recognized.
True, but I don't based on my experience with charities, I don't go for the newest thing. Okay? I usually wait until I get more information. And sometimes it will require you to wait. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes it will require you to wait. It might be the next best thing next to sliced bread, but still, you kind of have to get the full information here.
Recognizable organization overnight. It just doesn't happen that way.
No.
But I don't know. It's just the whole thing's just really silly. And ultimately they said that I was hardcore vouching for this org or whatever, and it was I literally just retweeted them, and then you guys attacked them.
I think that they just don't. It's kind of interesting because they.
I didn't know too. I was I'm still focused on the Sen situation. So I didn't. So not everyone is okay. So here's a misnomer. Bit of misinformation. Hold on. Oh my god. Bit of misinformation here. Not everyone in commentary. In fact, most people in commentary form their own goddamn opinions. So when you say that it's commentary, it's this massive cabal, and they're all trying to get me. They're all... No. There was, when Augie was around, Augie RFC, there was a group. Tipster was a part of it. Where, Augie would, make a story and everyone would jump on that story. And that's how, back then commentary would work. Now it's a little bit more, I wouldn't say disjointed, but a little bit more diverse in terms of opinions. And I'm not trying to 100% defend Tipster here or anything like that. It's just we have differing opinions. We have differing ideas. I'm not the smartest guy out there either, or the most the greatest opinionated or the best opinions out there. No, but I think that we all have different ideas of what's going on and different opinions based on the information that we're given. So that's a bit of a lie. Not everyone has the same goddamn opinion. And he should know that because, well, he was in commentary.
They would not, if somebody like did that to them, like, you know, like went after something that like they retweeted or whatever, or somebody that like followed them, they'd be like, well, I can't, you know, I didn't, you know, RTs aren't an endorsement or whatever the fuck, but they'll go and do it to other people. It's like this weird selective woke scoldery or something.
Yeah, well, likes aren't endorsements. I don't know about retweets.
Or I guess
there's also this weird, like, when I was watching it, there's also this weird thing of like, Tipster's been looking for any excuse to cry about the fact that we talk about him constantly, and this is the thing he finally used, and it's like,
what?
You guys first of all, I mean, you guys are gonna say whatever you guys are gonna say, and I'm just here like existing, right?
Yeah.
Just doing my own thing. The only reason I said anything here is because you guys attacked a fucking charity.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
how fucking
We attacked a charity! A charity! How dare you go after a charity! A charity! A charity! You can't criticize me because of charity! There we go again. Jesus fucking Christ, I hate you, Tipster.
insane and unhinged you have to be to attack a charity.
I'm the virtuous one because I'm defending the charity, but you're going after the charity. That makes you non grata invalid against the charity. Yes, I am the hero in this situation. I am the god tier. I am the great man. Yes, how dare you go after the charity, sir? How dare you question its integrity? Yes, the website looks like jank. Yes, the website looks like sus. But that doesn't mean that the charity is bad. Oh, no. No, sir. No, sir. I'm great and you are stinky. Ha ha. It's like, dude, fucking... You get one... Like you give this guy one thing and he goes on this, like, fucking tangent about how he's the greatest fucking thing next to Slice. Like, everything that we've said against Tipster is invalid now because we got this one thing wrong. Go fuck yourself, Tipster. Go fuck yourself.
Charity because someone you dislike retweeted it. Like, that is unhinged.
And here's the funny thing. If we find out later that the charity is actually sus and it's actually bad, will you retract this? Of course not. Of course not, Tipster. And I'm not saying that it is, but if we find out that it is, would you go down that route and actually apologize and back down and say that we fucking told you so? No, of course not.
Fucking behavior, whether they realize it or not.
Yeah, and I think too, like, part of the reason why I linked the Stardust thing the other day was because, like, I think that people are starting to realize how unhinged it is, but, like, they're not. Like,
yeah.
So we'll see what happens, and especially in, like, the next month, because
Yeah.
I really don't think that they, because usually how, like, you know, like, big content creators kind of build those, like, well, you probably know, like, a big wall of defense is, like, via, like, smaller content creators, and I just don't think that there's that, doesn't seem like there's that underneath support besides, like, people.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. Douche, you need to work on your short game.
That are, you know, your typical, like, die-hard people.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, I guess today as well, somebody DM'd me and told me about this, but apparently, like, a while ago, today, somebody leaked a bunch of, like, my messages from Catboy Ranch.
This is what I want to talk about.
Making this huge deal about it, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, there's nothing problematic at all about any of these messages.
You, like, aren't allowed, like, you wouldn't be allowed to say something problematic like that in Catboy Ranch. They would, like, yell at you.
I'd get fucking banned, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, there's nothing, so, like...
There is something there, though, Tipster. A lot of cringe. Okay? You would know because you were in the commentary community. What did you do in the commentary community? You made fun of people! Jesus Christ. So, when we find all that shit, right? We're going to make fun of you. We're going to laugh at you. Guess what? That's part of criticism. You know because you were in commentary. You know because you took part in all this shit. So you understand how it works. And you're going out here going, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. This is really hard, you guys. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Oh my God, I don't understand it. I know nothing about this. I've only been in commentary for years, right? But I don't know anything about this. This is really an alien to me. I understand nothing. I don't know, you guys. That's just fucking you. You're fucking retarded. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. You do know. You just don't want to say, oh, well, you know, my posts are cringe and they're funny and people are making fun of them. You don't want to fucking say that because you're so fucking fragile. Jesus Christ. This is why I wanted to talk about it. This is the thing that I wanted to go. Like the fucking, like the fucking, like lawsuit, not lawsuit, the fucking charity thing, right? He might be right on it. But this, you're absolutely not right on. You're absolutely wrong. You're fucked in the head if you think that you have any leg to stand on here.
There's this thread here. There's a tweet or a message of me asking someone, what's your persona? Because I guess they like...
Yeah, that's cringe. We like to laugh at that. Oh my God.
I don't know. They probably said they were a furry, so I was like, what's your persona? Okay,
Yeah.
who cares? There's a message where Maeve... I remember this. Maeve was talking about her tits in Catboy Ranch. And I said, if it makes you feel any better, my tits look horrible too.
How will the ooh-woo goth mommies like you now? Oh, okay. I don't want to...
What?
I don't want to, like, have, like, the creepy douche. No offense, douche. No offense. But the how I froze that was... I didn't mean to do it like that. But let's talk about that. Like, fucking Tipster has saggy tits. Hashtag confirmed. That's funny. We laugh at that. Okay? That's fun. That's where we make the fucking jokes. Look. Okay? Look, I'm going to go to my Twitter. Hold on.
Why would that be so?
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Boomer moment. Here's what I posted. You're going to love this. Where is it? Here we go. No. Oh, wait. It's in my replies. Hold on. I remember. Here. I know that's important and all, but your priorities are off here. We need to be focused on the fact that Tipster has a bad pair of tits. This is a tragedy! How will he fit in with the ooh-woo goth mommies with saggy tits? Yes! How will you do that, Tipster? We need to know. How are you going to fit in with the ooh-woo goth mommies? Or the trans mommies? Or anyone? How will Senpai notice you with shit tits? We need to know. We need to know. Okay? You need to cover this, Tipster. Inquiring minds need to know. Holy shit. That's funny. That's hilarious. And you, being a part of the commentary community, you know how this works. You're like, I don't know. I don't know. It's all out there. Oh my God, man. I need preparation H for the butt hurt, you guys. Yeah, my butt hurts. My butt hurts, you guys. My butt hurts. Butt hurt. Need preparation H.
Sucks. That's like clearly a fucking joke. Like.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the difference is we're laughing at Tipster, not with him.
What?
And then this next one, like, I feel like you have to be, like, transphobic to find anything remotely, like, questionable at this. I said,
we gotta be transphobic! We have to be transphobic! Okay? We are automatically transphobic if we have any issue with this. Any issue. Does that sound like Keffels? That sounds like Keffels. This absolutist shit.
HRT is a miracle drug.
Okay, yeah, that's like...
Oh my God, you're fucking retarded.
So, this is all so fucking weak. Like, it's not even mid. Like, it's weak.
This one...
No, it's just shit that we make fun of them on. That's it. I just explained it. We're just making fun of him. That's it. That's all it is.
One literally just happened yesterday.
Laughing at someone, laughing at their cringe. Guess what? That's part criticism. That's where commentary comes in. And if Tipster could, like, be honest for, like, 2 fucking seconds, this wouldn't be an issue. I wouldn't be making a video on this. At all.
Yesterday, because I remember typing this. This was in response to, was it Tori, I think? If you see this as an attempted trick, does that mean you enjoy being strangled?
Okay.
And then, what?
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Oh. You know what? I'm not even, no, we're just gonna move on.
What is this? Also, to be fair, when does Catboy Ranch highlight not involve a convo about bottoms? This is true. Lots of
What?
Huge.
What the fuck? Nope. No. You know what? No. I'm. And Tipster doesn't know that people, like, talk about this shit because it's fucking funny. I highly doubt that. I know exactly. I know exactly for a fact he knows. He knows why people are taking these and going out there into Twitter and making fun of him. I know exactly why. And he does too. He's a fucking bullshit artist, man.
Huge, like, meme there, too. Like, you would have to be dumb to not...
No, people are making fun of him, though. They're actually unironically making fun of him. Because that's how commentary is. Sometimes we don't have something on you. Sometimes we just want to laugh. Sometimes gold happens right before us and we have to cover it. Okay? Sometimes that happens and we just have to make fun of it. We have to poke at it. We have to prod it. We have to laugh at it. Yeah. The only difference is we're not laughing with Tipster. We're laughing at him. That's the main thing here. And he's like, I don't get it. I've said this multiple times. I just, I keep restating my point. I know, I understand. But, like, seriously. I that's what it is. 100%. It boggles the mind that Tipster would, like, actually not know how the commentary community works. Boggles the fucking mind. Which is why I think he's a liar. He's fucking lying about this shit. He knows. Of course he knows.
Just to not see that.
Yeah, and then I saw, like, somebody else, like, quote tweet it. Apparently they had a bet that I was gonna, like, transition and start HRT, and they're like, oh my god, I won the...
Okay, the trans tipster meme is hilarious, and there's multiple trans tipsters. Like, I made one. Like I said. Where is it? See? Trans tipster, right there. I thought that was a really good picture of you, as a girl, as a tranny. So, I didn't make it, by the way. I just use it for my shit. But I think it was really good. If Tipster decided, to cut the tip, that's what he would look like. She would look like. It. Would you use it for pronouns? Seriously, would you use it for pronouns or she, her? We need to know, Tipster. We need to know. They, them, or she, her. We need to know. Okay, people need to know what your pronouns are now, Tipster. Like, genuinely curious.
Tipster HRT bet.
What the
shit?
Why
They're literally unhinged.
No, they're just laughing at you again.
Well,
This is just. I don't understand how they could look at this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you fucking. My brain hurt. I think I had an aneurysm. Jesus Christ. You do understand. You fucking do. commentary for how long? You do understand. You took part in it, you son of a bitch. You do understand. You know. Stop pretending. You fucking lying sack of shit.
And think that this is normal fucking behavior.
It is normal. Oh my God. What you did to the community was shit. So now you're complaining about the community giving you shit. Jesus, it's like that meme. Remember that meme where the guy shovels shit over the fence and then people shovel shit right back at him and he's like, "Oh, I'm being harassed." That's you right now. Literally fucking you. I can't. You are now a meme. Congratulations. Fucking AIDS.
To be fair, though, I don't want them to stop yet because it's causing my community to grow.
I don't want them to stop either. It's fucking hilarious.
So I need them to be unhinged for a little bit longer.
You're.
I just want Boblax to calm down. He needs to stop making like video after video after video after video after video on Tipster. Okay, that's a little excessive. But I still think it's fair game to make fun of you, Tipster. I genuinely and look, I know something about being obsessed with someone. I do. I know something about being obsessed with someone. I understand it. I understand what Boblax is going through. The difference between me and Boblax, I have no fucking clout. And I understand where I'm at. Right? And if I was the size of Boblax, would I do the same thing that Boblax is doing? I hope to God not. Okay? I hope to God not. I hope I realize that I stick to my no more than 3 rule. Maybe down the line, if there's a massive update to, Tipster being pathetic, I might make a video on it. But, like, if I was in Boblax's shoes, I don't think I'd make as many videos as he has made on Tipster, okay? I hope. So, I think, that's just my criticism on both sides. Like, I think Josh needs to calm the fuck down. And I think, I don't know. Like, I still think people need to make videos on him. But I just don't think this is it. Well, except for this. This is funny. This, I want to make a video. Obviously, I'm making a video on this.
You're getting viewership off of my obsessed fucking haters.
Well, so what happened was like I did that one panel, and then they were like, "Oh, that's creepy," and then like I had people come and chat, and I just like hashed it out with them.
Bro, you got 88 views. Okay, granted, I don't get too many views on like streaming either, but I get none actually. But still, I'm just saying. Like, 88 views is nothing.
Because it wasn't, like, a ton of people. And now I'm finding that, like, I actually get along really well with, like, some of these people. And over time, like, right away, they're not going to change their stance, right? But over time, I've had some people completely retcon their opinion. Like, they've been like, I never disliked Keffel. I never... I'm like...
Oh, no. I'm not retconning my opinion. Keffels is a bitch.
Yeah, you did. But okay, whatever works.
I always hate Keffels. I will still hate Keffels. I think Keffels is a bitch. I do. Genuinely.
For you? Like...
Yeah, I think the craziest thing is, like, you sent me, I think it was this morning, right? You sent me that link to that panel.
Yeah,
and listening to people have these crazy opinions of me based on nothing. It's like the worst thing you can say about me is that I've said some cringy stuff. And it's like,
no, that's not the worst. No, that's not the worst. No. You threw Boblax, a friend, someone who trusted you, someone who looked up to you, under the bus. That's not the course. You told... I have to go back into my notes. I actually have to go back into my notes. Hold on. I actually have to look into this. I have to go back into my notes. Hold on. I was going to make this video, but it never really came down to it. But, I can't remember the guy's name. I will say that. I can't remember the guy's name. But you claimed, right? You genuinely claimed that, what was it, Colton? Was suicide baiting because he didn't kill himself. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, yeah, the worst thing that I that they could say is that you know I you know have some cringe. You know, no, you did genuine harm. You did genuine fucking harm. You got called out for it, and then you're like, nope, I'm out of here because you guys are making fun of me. Bleh. That's it. That's the whole fucking story. Oh, wait. You know, I didn't go over this. I didn't actually go over this. But there is something here. Hold on. Let's go back to Tipster. I was going to cover this. And, like, I had the thing written. I just didn't like record it or anything like that. I was going to get this out. Swear to God. There was like a meme that like Tipster got butthurt over and like took some swings. But that's not even the worst part. Like here's something. I remember this, right? You took over the fan Discord. You took over the fan Discord on you. And didn't tell any of the members that you took it over, Tipster. You didn't tell anyone. Oh, they shouldn't know that. I think they should. I think that's pertinent information. Oh, but the worst thing that you got me on is cringe. Oh, I like goth mummies. That's the worst thing you got. No, we got much worse. You're fucking retarded. You know. This is the worst part. You actually fucking know. And you're lying. You're a lying sack of shit. You're a lying sack of shit. Holy shit. Fucking asshole. Oh my God, I'm literally spitting at my screen. I swear to God, oh, fucking motherfucker. Oh my God. I swear to God, I have it right here. Here it is. Oh my God, you didn't tell people. That you took over the fan Discord. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. I didn't finish it. Jesus Christ, I hate Tipster so much. I swear to God. He knows why he was, like, yeeted from the community and why he can never come back. He knows it. He knows exactly why.
That's
Who
it.
hasn't?
And the few things that I've done that I legitimately consider, like, yeah, that was pretty fucked. Probably shouldn't have done that. Like, I've owned up to those things because I have no problem.
Oh, you mean the misrepresentation? Oh, so that makes it all better. Hey guys, I owned it, so that makes it all better. Motherfucker, those were recent. And just because you apologized, like what, 6-7 months later, on a members only stream, makes it all better, you guys. Makes it all better. Oh, fuck you. Some people still think Colton was suicide baiting. Some people still think that. Jesus.
I'm owning up to, like, genuine mistakes I've made. So, I don't know. It just seems like this really, like, weird obsession
It's not a weird obsession. You're literally a piece of shit.
with me. And, like, I
Eat
don't know why.
a dick! Sorry, eat a bag of dicks. 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 Eat a bag of dicks.
This is not normal behavior. Normal
No.
people don't behave like this.
Well, because even like in the beginning, it was funny because I heard Cyrus being like, I don't think any of them are really like. Cyrus was like, what? I think the most telling thing was that goddammit Malcolm didn't say anything because he like hates everybody associated with like Catboy Ranch, right? And I'm just like, because when he doesn't say anything, and he even came and asked to be like unbanned or unblocked from me on Twitter yesterday nicely. So I think that people are like, this is pretty okay, like. You know, we've gone on for 2 years, you know?
They had a fucking, like, ex-mod of mine on the panel who, after he got unmodded, he's become, like, my biggest hater. And I don't even think he has, like, 1,000 subs or whatever, and he's just the most, like, obsessed fucking person when it comes to me.
Yeah, like, so, it's funny, that was a funny, like, thing to me, because I didn't know that he was your ex-mod at the time, but, like, I've had that, like, moderating Reddit communities. It's the ex-mods or, like,
okay, sorry about that.
The most unhinged fucking freaks because they're, like, actually, like, obsessed, but when they don't.
I pretty much don't want to talk about Tipster anymore because I feel like I don't want to give him any more attention. But when he, like, comes out with, like, videos like this, I just want to fucking strangle his ass. Jesus Christ, what a fucking retard. This is why. Like, here's the thing. Stop talking about this. Like, ignore everything, Tipster. Ignore it. You can't even do that. Can't even do that. And here you go. Half-cocked. Thinking, oh, I'm on, like, you know, this guy's stream. No one's going to know about it. Guess what?
I don't know the details around what got him demodded, but whatever it was.
Oh, and by strangle, I mean in Minecraft. Jesus Christ. I don't want to fucking, like get this video taken down. It's strangled in Minecraft. Strangled his chicken in Minecraft.
It's like, clearly, he deserved the demoderation.
So essentially what happened was there was another moderator that I had at the time, and this is when I was still very much, like, you know, involved in, like, the drama commentary sort of scene. So there was a lot of, like, edgy conversations that would happen, like, in the Discord, and it was, like, pretty common. But anyway, this person seemed to be perfectly fine with a lot of the edgy humor that was going on, but when the edgy humor got directed at someone that they were friendly with, then they were like, hey, you know, this moderator said this edgy joke to this person and they didn't like it, and I think that they should be, you know, unmodded and unbanned for this. And I'm like, well, did the person, like, let them know that this made them uncomfortable? Because here's the thing, like, I'm all for edgy humor, but if somebody tells you, like, hey, you know,
Tipster has a lot of drama going on in his Discord all the fucking time, so I don't know what instance he's referring to here. It could be any number of things, to be honest. It could even be the Triton drama, for all I know. I genuinely don't know. Have no fucking clue.
You said something that made me uncomfortable. Could you stop, please? And they're not stopping. Then yeah, we could absolutely do something about that. So did they communicate this to the person and, like, they continue to do it? Or was it just a case of, it makes me uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything, but this person should be banned? And it came down to, well, no, they didn't let them know. So it's like, well, how are they supposed to change their behavior if they weren't told that this upset them?
I feel like
so
also just, like, saying, like, oh, you should, like, unmod and ban them. It's like, well, okay, even if it was, like, a thing, you should probably warn somebody first or have a conversation. Like, don't just fucking, you know,
yeah,
like,
so that was my
blazing.
thing. That was my thing, is like, okay, so she hasn't communicated this to him, and he didn't do anything that breaks the rules. So here's what I'll do. I'll have a conversation with him and tell him just to leave that person alone, and that'll be good. And they weren't satisfied with that, so they went, like, full on, like, fucking mutiny, and we fucking unmodded them and we banned them.
I mean, and yeah, that's pretty. I think
that my approach to it was pretty reasonable. It's like, okay, I'll have a conversation with that mod, tell him to leave that person alone, and then they'll leave him alone.
Right. And
which is exactly what happened.
And the thing is they don't get, like, if you mutiny in a server, like, yeah, you're all gonna get demodded and like, that's just what happens. Like, everybody does that. Like, a pretty typical, like, response. Like, you can't just have a bunch of people fighting all the time in your server. Like, that's exhausting. Like,
But yeah, I heard them say something about like I manipulated like some like
Yeah, that was fucking off the wall.
mentally ill mother of like kids or
What
whatever, and
the
it's like
fuck? What?
Yeah, I know what he's talking about here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay, so here's the thing with that. She leaked a bunch of DMs of his. God, again, I forget the name. I'd have to go back into my old notes on my other computer, and we're not going to do that. But like, it's just like at one point, like she leaked DMs about Tipster ripping his pants. It's fucking hilarious. I liked it. You know, it was very entertaining. Look, she leaked this shit. I don't know. I'm not the one who did, but like that's the whole point. Like this is just like you're rehashing old drama, and you could have just not said anything, right? It feels like this is one massive fucking cope here. Like everything that the community has ever said or made fun of you on, Tipster, you're like, I gotta like rehash it. I gotta rehash all of it. I gotta like open all these old wounds up again, because I haven't been made fun of enough the first time a fucking round.
Was that? I don't think that had any basis in anything.
This was a 28-year-old woman that I was friends with, and yeah, she
Goth mommy.
she could be a little nutso sometimes, but she wasn't somebody who was mentally ill. She had some personal problems in her life that she was dealing with, and it's not my place to put that out there, so I won't say. But
Well,
overall,
people...
like we were just friends. Like, how did I manipulate this person?
I don't think they know what manipulation
without getting into too many details, because this person has pretty much left the internet at this point and they're just living their life, and I don't want anybody bothering them again.
Yeah.
But essentially,
Well, if they've left the internet, no one will bother them again. I just, oh my God.
This is a person
and I'm like, if here's the thing, if you really want people to leave that person alone, why are you talking about them? I don't understand this. This is retarded. You don't need to bring up old. Oh my. This is why I hate Tipster. You're fucking retarded. Absolutely. There is no. Like, you could tell Tipster not to do something. He'll listen to it for like 30 seconds and then continue to bitch and moan and complain on Twitter, and whoever will listen to him. Guy's a fucking loser.
I was friendly with. We had a brief falling out, and they leaked a bunch of DMs of me out of context to make it look
Told you. I know who it is.
like I was being like flirty with them.
Oh yeah, I know who that. So that was the same person.
Everyone knows who it is.
I was that person.
What
and
threw me off?
You can't even be like anonymous. Anyone who follows the drama knows who the person is. I just can't remember her fucking name.
Was the fucking
They've since
thing.
come out.
Because I suck at name. I suck at remembering like important details. That's why I write every fucking thing down. That's why I suck at like streams. Okay.
Oh, they've since come out and admitted it was another thing burger and apologized. But
and then you refriended them, had them on your Discord server again, and didn't learn your lesson from the first time around. Tipster. This is why you're retarded.
But my thing is like, okay, so how did I manipulate this person? This person leaked DMs on me.
And then you're bitching about it again. Yeah, no. Then you had them in your DMs again. Like you didn't learn your lesson the first time around. Fucking retarded. Absolutely fucking retarded. 100% a retard. Jesus Christ.
How was I manipulating? I'm so confused.
This is my criticism. Tipster is a retard. There you go. That's all I need to say at this point. He's retarded. He's you know what? I'm glad. I'm actually glad that he's gone from the commentary community. You have no idea, Tipster. I am actually glad that we have rid ourselves of the biggest fucking retard in the community. 100%. This backstabbing piece of shit. God help us if you ever try to get back into the commentary again. Because I'm going to tell you, that door is permanently shut. That door is sealed. That door is in fucking carbonite at this point. You're never getting back into commentary. Never. Not if I have something to say about it. And I'm a nobody on YouTube. Nobody. I'm an absolute zero. I will make as much stink as I can if I have to. But you are never getting back in here. Never. And that's not something like I understand where I'm at in commentary. Like, I have no power. I understand that. But I guarantee you, like, even if, right, everyone in commentary suddenly dies and I'm the last person in commentary, never. You're never getting in commentary again. Never. Oh my God. Do you know how many, like, so many people will have so much problem, like, so many people in commentary, like, just the fans alone will have so much fucking problems with it. Oh my God. Like, unlike you, we actually learn our lessons. We don't make the same mistake twice.
How do you even get to that rationale?
I see. I don't know. I don't think they know what leaking is, or like they. Sometimes I don't know if people are being malicious on purpose, or if it's like they.
It's not malicious. He's a genuine asshole.
Heard a thing from a person, and then.
I'm sorry, Keldoge. I know you don't know the entire story. I understand that. I understand that. Right? You don't understand the whole story. I get it. Don't mean to yell. Not at you, at least. Because, you know, someone who, you know, listens to Tipster and follows his lies and then gets shoved under the fucking bus, only then will that person learn. Tipster, you know, is a grifter. He only cares about himself.
And that went through another person, or maybe it's a combination of both. Like,
I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over and over again. But, like, I don't know how long this conversation... Like, I haven't seen this whole thing. We're going through the whole fucking thing here.
I don't know. Sometimes I do think, though, that people...
We might have, like, a half an hour left.
That are more, like, dishonest, or have a history of being, like, dishonest, will take that and just fucking run with it. Because I've seen that with Keffels a lot. Like, I had a little exchange with Jalen the other night, where she...
Well, you know, Keffels likes to cancel people, too. And that's the criticism that the commentary community gave. Right? Because you went after Destiny. And when you cancel... Like, commentary... You think commentary is trying to cancel something. No, we just like to fucking laugh at people and, like, make fun of them. But we're not going to tell our audience to, like... Oh, I don't know. Flag their accounts down. Or, like, you know... Here's a website that's making fun of me. Come, my followers, let's tear that site down. Let's get that site down. We don't do that. We don't like that shit. We understand the gravity of our audience. Keffels doesn't. Right? And she doesn't understand the implications of using your audience as a cudgel, for fuck's sake. As a fucking baseball bat. As a club. Right? And she doesn't understand that can actually have implications down the line for your commentary, for your career in general on YouTube. Okay? I don't like having my audience go after someone. I hate that. I genuinely hate that. If I see it, I try and stomp it out. I know I can't, like, I'm not your dad. I can't, like, you know, force you to do something that you're just going to fucking do anyway. I can't, like, I get it. I understand. Okay. But if I see it, I will call it out. I don't like that shit. I genuinely don't. I've never been cool with it.
She was, like, saying that, like, Keffels was, like, a serial abuser, and I'm like, oh, who? Like, I didn't say that to her, because
And in some cases, some people take it way too far.
Sure I knew what she was talking about, but, like, I don't want to, you know, I don't like to bring that person up. So, like, I was just like, don't believe everything you read online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a case of, and this is something I've really noticed over the course of the past year and a half or so, is that if a lie gets repeated enough, that it just becomes reality. And the thing
It's not a lie. You did a lot of shit.
that often happens in these online spaces is like there's a
I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get through this.
little, very tiny, insignificant sliver of truth in there, and it somehow gets blown out of proportion to like an insane
It's not a oh my god.
degree to mean something that it's not even close to meaning. And it's just
This is why I hate Tipster. This is why I hate Tipster. I know I keep pausing, and I shouldn't, and it annoys some people. I understand, I really do. But when Tipster says stupid shit like this, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not that strong, people. I'm not that strong. Okay? I have to say something.
it's like, I don't know. It's really weird. But, you know, I'm just here. I'm doing my thing. I'm living my life. These people...
He's just doing his thing. He's just living his life. He's just chilling, right? He's totally not rehashing old fucking drama over and over. Shit that's already been covered about him. He's totally not doing that, you guys. Totally not doing none of that. He's totally not using a charity as a shield and as an excuse to bring up all this shit that the community has talked about. He's totally not deflecting at all, you guys. Totally not doing that.
They do what they do. Most times I just fucking ignore them.
Most times he ignores it, you guys. Most times. But that's like 5% of the time. That's most times to Tipster. Most times. The 95% of the time he's bitching about it. But 5% of the time. It used to be, right? 1% of the time he wouldn't talk about it. Now it's 5%. It's like a new person.
I don't even know what they're saying because I just don't pay attention.
Doesn't even know what they're saying
every once in a
anymore.
while.
Doesn't know what we're saying anymore, Tipster. I swear to God, I do apologize for but Jesus Christ, Tipster makes me so fucking mad. Frothing mad. Absolutely unironically mad. Jesus Christ. Holy it's not the fact that you've defended Lolly in the past either, Tipster. And I'm not talking about the rum situation. I'm talking about the Shadman situation. And how you justified that. That was cringe. That was bad. The rum situation, I think you have a leg to stand on. Somewhat. Okay? You just... I think you could have defended rum better, right? And just... Instead of like denying that was Lolly or Shadakan or whatever the fuck. But... I think you could have gone with the situation of saying, look, one like does not equate to fucking being a pedophile. Cool your jets. Jesus Christ, this is retarded. You could have said that and that would have been the end of the argument. You didn't need to like fucking play semantics on what is and is not fucking lolicon.
Somebody will bring something to my attention.
And yeah, I did that for Lyrics. I understand. I'm self-aware. But at least in Lyrics' case, they were fully clothed anime girls.
And that's kind of what happened with this charity thing is somebody told me, hey, do you know that they're attacking a charity because you retweeted it?
Oh, here we go again with the charity. Oh, see, that's why I'm bringing it up. That's why I'm bringing it up. The charity thing. I'm bringing up all my old drama for the charity thing, you guys. The charity thing.
What?
This is why I wanted to make this video. Oh God, I keep doing this. I'm sorry. We're gonna play this. We're gonna get through a minute without me fucking talking about this.
And so then I looked at it and I'm like, okay, this is probably like the first time I've directly responded to them in like ages. Because I just try to ignore them.
I was gonna say because you
I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm just so pissed. Ages. You mean like you how long is an age to you, Tipster? 5 fucking seconds? God, I hate him so much. He's such a lying sack of shit. You know what, douche? I'm gonna give you a like. I like you. Genuinely. But Tipster, shut up, man. Just shut up. No, stop talking. You're burying yourself. It's like somehow, I've made this joke thousands of times before. I love this joke. It's like somehow, right, Tipster hit rock bottom. He hit rock bottom, and somehow he found a fucking shovel to go even lower. Oh my god.
Like,
Yeah, but this was like I said, this was insane. A charity.
Here. We're going to go back and we're going to replay it so that you guys can get the full sentence here, the sentence structure.
I don't like to bring that person up. So, like, I was just like, don't believe everything you read online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a case of, and this is something I've really noticed over the course of the past year and a half or so, is that if a lie gets repeated enough, that it just becomes reality. And the thing that often happens in these online spaces is like there's a little, very tiny, insignificant sliver of truth in there, and it somehow gets blown out of proportion to like an insane degree to mean something that it's not even close to meaning. And it's just like, I don't know. It's really weird. But, you know, I'm just here. I'm doing my thing. I'm living my life. These people, they do what they do. Most times I just fucking ignore them. Half the time I don't even know what they're saying because I just don't pay attention.
I think
But
it's
every once in a
funny.
while somebody will bring something to my attention. And that's kind of what happened with this charity thing is somebody told me, hey, do you know that they're attacking a charity because you retweeted it? And I'm like, what? And so then
yeah.
I looked at it and I'm like, okay, this is probably like the first time I've directly responded to them in like ages because I just try to ignore them.
I was gonna say, because you almost never do. Like,
Yeah, but this was like I said, this was insane. A charity got attacked and harassed because I retweeted it.
I think
I don't understand how Boblax and anybody who's talking about this can look at this and think like, yeah, this is a perfectly normal, fine thing to happen. It's not. This is not normal. This is not normal behavior. Get your fucking head examined. Go like check yourself into like a mental institution or something because you're mentally fucked if you think this is normal.
Oh,
Attacking
yeah, exactly.
a charity because somebody you don't dislike retweeted it. What's wrong with you?
I think that blowback. And now, if what I've been reading, I don't think blowbacks is very well enjoyed. It seems like he's got some fucking head problems.
Okay, sorry about that. It's almost as if, right? Like, you know, it's not normal to be married and then flirt with as many women as you'd like online. That's not normal, Tipster. That's not normal. It's not normal. That's not what normal people do. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know about other people, but
I don't know what other people think about them. The only thing I can say is like, you know, as of joining this space, like I can't begin to tell you how many times like somebody will come to me and say like, hey, I watched this video about you.
I hate it.
And like, you know, the moment I hear that, the first thing I think is, oh god, okay, well, whatever questions you have, I'll answer them, but whatever. And but then the next word comes out and they're like, I don't understand what you did.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, bullshit! Bullshit! I don't know. I can almost guarantee that either didn't happen or almost never happens.
And I just kind of shrug like,
It's really funny how people will be really private about it too. Like I've had people that, I mean, I can't say who they are because it's like in confidence, but I've really where people would be like shocked that like you know they had like that DM with me. I seem to be the secret depository lately. So nobody better piss me off.
It happens so many times though, where somebody will say, "I watched this video on you." It's usually like, "I watched the Tom Dark video," or
I feel like I shouldn't be too charitable to Tipster because he's not charitable to other people nowadays. But that's just how I am.
This lyrics video, or I watched like the list like a bunch.
And this is me being charitable, mind you. This is me actually, you know, pressing X to doubt on some of the. I've always been like that. I think Tipster is right in some respects, and he's wrong in a lot of other respects. I'm sorry, I can't always, like, you're not entirely 100% always going to be wrong unless you're Dark Viper. In that case, you 100% are 100% wrong. But that's beside the point.
Different videos from a bunch of different commentators.
And here's the thing. Like, not everyone is making a goddamn video on you, Tipster. Not everyone is, like, got a spotlight on you. We're talking about Dark Viper. We've moved on from, like, the fucking bullshit that is Tipster. I want to move on from you. I hate you. I don't want to talk about you anymore. And then you pull stupid shit like this, and I'm like, okay, well, now I have to fucking talk about Tipster again. Because he's retarded!
Creators they've seen. And it's just like, I don't understand what you did.
I have to say, though,
I don't understand what you did. You only misrepresented someone who you said was suicide baiting. You only threw Bo Blacks under the bus. You only lied about, like, owning the fan Discord. Well, not lying about, but, you know, lie of omission. Let's say that. A lie of omission is still a lie in my book. You just didn't tell anyone that you took over the fan Discord and didn't tell anyone. You know, that's fine. That's fine. And you stated to a number of mods that you didn't want people to know about it. Why didn't you want people to know that you took over the fan Discord, Tipster? Could you tell me that? Could you give me... And then you deleted the fan Discord. And then made a new fan Discord. Not a new fan, but a new Discord. You know? You're such a fucking... Then you went after smaller content creators for making a meme on you, who also made a larger meme on you. Jesus Christ.
okay, so the Tom, because I've watched Turkey Tom for a while. Not so much, I actually unsubscribed from, like, his third channel or something, because he posted, like, 2 videos that were about, like, you and Keffels, and they were literally, like, the same video, and it was, like, shit. I'm just like, dude, like, this is annoying. Like, who wants to watch this? Like,
There's a video,
since
you mentioned this,
Like,
since you mentioned, there's a video that he posted on his channel where, like, he was talking about how I was coping about his video, and I was like, I don't even remember what he said, but the long and short of it was, he was responding to comments from a fake Tipster account, and he was, like, highlighting this as if it was me, and I was coping.
And there we go. That destroys everything that Turkey Tom has said about you because you responded to a fake Tipster account. There you go. 100%. No sarcasm here.
Or some shit, and I even, like, I saw this and I literally commented because it was a meme in the commentary community. There were so many fake Tipster accounts running around. I was like, bro, you fell for a fake Tipster account. And he just ignored
he ignored
he
it.
completely ignored my
dude.
comment. The video is still public on his
Maybe he muted you. You ever think of that?
channel.
You know, Turkey Tom, I just never... He's a person where, like, he protects his, like, you know, rep or whatever, but he just seems very, very bitchy, like, for lack of a better word. Or at least that's the, like, impression I get. I don't know him at all. I've never had any interaction with him.
I seen a Destiny clip recently where he called into a Destiny stream, and I guess he was, like, upset that, like, people were misunderstanding the point of, like, one of his videos, and he was like, they're telling me that I'm, like, defending a rapist and a pedophile, and that's not true. That's not what I did in my video. And I just watched that video the whole time, and I was just like, it doesn't feel very good, does it?
I know.
When somebody misrepresents something you say or something.
Doesn't feel very good, does it, Tipster? When someone, I don't know, misrepresents, suicide baiting, it doesn't feel good, Tipster, does it? Does it, Tipster? Doesn't feel good when someone misrepresents suicide baiting. Yeah, no, that's terrible, Tipster. You've never done that before, have you, Tipster? Never, not once. You've never done that.
Something you do. It doesn't feel very good, does it, Tom?
No, it doesn't feel good, does it, Tipster? You fucking dickhead.
And I think, to be fair...
Out of everyone that you are talking about this shit, everyone. Jesus Christ.
He's what, like 23? Easy.
Like, Tipster is in no position to speak on this. I'm just going to say that. Tipster has no place, no fucking leg to stand on here.
He's pretty young. Like, he might, you know, get a little bit older and turn around, but, like, you'd think they'd be like, maybe this isn't very fun. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, overall, like, I don't give a shit. This doesn't really change anything.
He doesn't give a shit. So why are we here?
And on the plus side, I got to talk to somebody related to the charity, and they said that this whole shit isn't really negatively impacting the operations of the charity at all.
Well then, why are you bitching about it? Stop drawing attention to it.
So that's a plus, I guess. Because I will admit, I was genuinely kind of like bothered by that like a simple retweet from me was like really fucking with this charity, and yeah, I wasn't too happy about that. So to get to hear that like it doesn't really affect anything they do,
yeah, as far as
that's a
like,
positive at least.
I know from just like my work experience, they usually have people that know how to deal with that. Like now, especially because it's, you know, it's like more of a well-known thing just for anybody to get harassed en masse like online. So a lot of like HR people or you know, PR people will know how to deal with that pretty good.
Yeah, see, because like my thing is I didn't
You didn't
know how
do
to approach
anything.
this.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to approach this because I was like, I've never had someone attack a fucking charity because I retweeted it.
And I think that that's just, I don't know. I've seen the commentary community be a bit mixed on that. Even right away, maybe it was a retweet by you. Somebody pointed out like this is fucking stupid. Like, and I haven't really heard much. And I have some people that are like overlap, like in my chat that are kind of, you know, pretty anti whatever, and they haven't, you know, they've thought the same thing, like that it's just a nothing burger.
Like I'm watching like,
But they don't say anything. Is that's the thing? I wish they would.
Right.
I wish.
Oh, everyone needs to speak up and defend Tipster, you guys. Everyone needs to like fucking speak up and like make this a bigger thing than it is. Everyone needs to do that, you guys. Everyone needs to do that. We need to rise up and defend Tipster because Tipster got a little butthurt.
It's like, I think even if you don't like somebody, because I will do that, even if you don't like somebody and it's obviously a lie.
No, fuck that. I don't have to fucking defend Tipster. No, fuck. I'm sorry, Keldoge. I disagree. Vehemently disagree with that one. I don't like Tipster. I'm not going to defend his ass.
So I'll be like, don't. Like, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just like when I was a part of that scene, like there are things that I look back on and I'm like, yeah, like I'm not too fond of the fact that I was
By the way, this game looks really fly. I'm not kidding. I might actually pick this one up.
a part of that. But like if you had told me when I was a part of the commentary scene that there would be that there would be a circumstance where someone the commentary community hated would retweet a charity and they would attack the charity, I would have thought you were fucking insane. Like
fucking insane, you guys.
Way. Yeah, these people can get a little nutso sometimes, and they can get a little like insane with some of the targeting of people and whatnot. But like attacking the charity, get the fuck out of here. But it happened.
Yeah.
It literally fucking happened.
There's so many things I think where like reality ends up being a lot worse than what you can even think of. Like, because it's just so out of left field. Like, I'm still pissed about Keffels having to leave entirely, or even, like, you having to kind of, like, lay low for a little bit. Cause it's...
I'm not pissed. Believe you me, she did a lot of damage to the trans cause. Like, I'm not for or against the trans cause, I just want to make that clear. But I think she did a lot of damage to the trans cause in of itself. Like, genuinely. Actually, unironically, she did more damage than help.
It's like... I don't like it when people interact with other people's, like, careers and that.
Like, I will say that canceling her is shit, but I kind of think that she did that herself when she went after Kiwi Farms and tried to cancel them. So, I mean, she kind of shotgun blasted herself. She did that to herself.
That way, and they'll say that they don't. I think the hypocrisy bothers me the most.
What hypocrisy?
Like, I almost want to make some kind of, like, parody account that just does the exact same.
There is no hypocrisy. Like Tipster, like didn't leave the community so much as burn every fucking bridge on the way out. Okay, he pretty much slammed the door in everyone's fucking face. He pretty much gave everyone the fucking middle finger in a sense and told everyone to fuck off. There is no hypocrisy here.
Same thing after they do it, just to see if. But that never works.
Well, there's tons of hypocrisy, right? Because like I'm looking at like for example, Boblax has this like person that literally like doxed me, just like hanging out in his chat and stuff. Like in the past, like the commentary community
Doxed you. Do you have any proof of this? Any proof, Tipster? I'd like to know.
has been very outspoken against doxing. Like they don't tolerate that shit.
Yeah, we don't.
If somebody within
So, wouldn't it be great if you could show that proof? Wouldn't it be great if you could actually show that proof? But you're not, because you're full of shit. I just saying. Yeah, we are against doxing. Show the proof. Like, there aren't too many people in the community who will talk to you anymore, because you kind of burned every fucking bridge on the way out. But I'm sure if you brought that to someone's attention, hell, I would look into it. Tell you what, I'll open the door and invite, tell you, hey, you know what? I've got, I'll unblock you for a month on my Twitter. If you want to fucking reach out to me, I'll look into it. How about that? But I gotta have some proof. I gotta have something to work with, right? And if we find proof that you're actually telling the truth here, I'll bring it to Boblax's attention, and if he doesn't do anything, then I'll call him out. How about that? Would that be fair? I think that would be fair. But you haven't sent us anything. As far as I know, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. No one's talked about it. So who is this mysterious person, Tipster? Be specific. Give us evidence. Give us proof.
In their ranks or like within their audience is found to be doxing, like you get fucking yeeted. And
yeah, you do. So why don't you tell us about it? Why don't you give us some evidence about it? Why don't you give us proof about this, Tipster?
Looking at like, these charity streams with like Boblax or whatever, and like he's got someone who literally doxed me in a YouTube video, and it's not like it's not a known thing. Chud Logic reacted to this video.
And Chud Logic reacted to the video. Okay.
Queeman, or how the fuck you say their name, reacted.
So here's the thing. You're saying they're hypocrites for not covering it, but then they're covering it. I'm sorry, I have to do this. That was me hitting my head against a fucking wall, because this is fucking retarded. So we're hypocrites for not covering it, but we're covering it. Breathe in, poofers. Breathe in. You've got this. We can get through this video together. One retard moment at a time.
Freeman, yeah.
Video.
He hates me,
People
apparently,
know-
by the way.
We know about it.
I don't even
I don't-
barely
I-
know
I-
So we're not covering it, but we're covering it. What? Is it because you want Nicholas Diorio? Diorio? Is it Diorio or Diorio? I always thought it was Diorio. You want Nicholas Diorio to cover it? You want fucking, Tommy C to cover it? We all need to cover it, because, Tipster, who burned a bridge with everyone in this community, right? We need to drop everything for Tipster, right? Well, you lost that pass years, over a year ago? Fucking dickhead. And like I said, my offer still stands. I'll unblock him on Twitter. If you want to fucking reach out to me and, let me know about this. I'll look into it. Might even make a video about it. But we're all okay with it, right? I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, so I kind of need to know a little bit more, right? But we're not covering it. We're not talking about it, you guys. Fucking asshole.
I just keep mentioning it because I think it's for no reason, so I think it's so dumb. Like, I didn't do anything to him. I barely interacted with him. Like, I asked once if he wanted to chat on stream, and he was like, no, and I was like, okay, like...
But yeah, like, it's a known fact that this person doxed me in a YouTube video, and I've even been told that, like, apparently they were posting private information about me in Boblack.
And here's the thing. Is Boblack's doing it, though? Or is he just associated with someone who's doing it? Because there's a difference there. Because with Salvo Pancakes, right? When Salvo was caught doing it, it wasn't just, oh, well, you know, it's someone in Salvo's camp that was doing it, and, you know, we have to, you know, it's not exactly Salvo. No. It kept on happening with Salvo's community, right? Over and over and over and over and over and over, to the point where we're like, okay, it's kind of Salvo doing it, right? Is Boblax doing that? Does he have multiple people doxing you, Tipster? Because that's another thing, right? That's what I'm starting to see. Like, you're doing guilt by association. And that's kind of bullshit, too. So I kind of need to know more about this story before I can say definitely that this is why I wanted to say, hey, let's look into this a little bit more. I'll unblock you on Twitter.
This Discord server, and, like, they're just allowed to, like, stick around.
Oh, Boblax is allowed to stick around because he's not the one doxing! Oh, but he's friends with someone who does. Okay. Let's find out more about this story then. Let's talk about it. Is he okay with his friend doxing? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. But let's find out more about this information. I don't know, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, Tipster.
Weird, dude.
What the fuck are you guys doing? You guys are just comfortable letting doxers just hang out in your community?
Oh my god,
like that?
Tipster's retarded.
What happened?
I think.
What happened is
I think
you're just full of
it's
shit.
It's a combination of, like, people leaving to their own, like, islands or whatever, which, like, I benefit from, and then they don't want to say anything because they don't want to get, like...
I'm talking about it right now! What are you talking about?
Because that's probably one of the reasons why...
Like, if it's happening, it's bad. Let's say that. If it's happening, it's bad. How about that? But I don't know too much about the details because Tipster isn't willing to share them. And it's not his stream.
Are targeting you so much.
And you know what? Here's another thing. If I actually go to Tipster on his stream, will he be a dick if I chat in there and say, hey, I want to talk to you about this one thing? Will he fucking ban me? Like he's banned everyone else who's been critical about him. So you want to go out there and be high and mighty about this. Oh, the community's against this, and they're doing this. And when someone tries to talk to you about it, you fucking ban them. That's a problem, Tipster. And then you go and be like, oh, well, everyone's a hypocrite about it. Well, then how are we to look into it? When you blocked fucking Keemstar for reaching out to you, for fuck's sake. Like, what do you want from the community when you pull that shit? I think that's valid criticism. What do you expect from the community when you go out there and go, blocked, banned? I mean, you're worse than Queso, for fuck's sake, when going to blocking people. And I think he does it ironically. You are actually butthurt. My God. My dude, it's not hypocritical when no one wants to watch you, and when they reach out to you, you ban them, you block them. Eat a dick.
Just to, like, discourage other people from, like...
That's my opinion of this.
Speaking out against them. And
yeah, doxing is bad. Let me know. Give me proof. Give me evidence. I'll look into it. I will. I genuinely will. I'm open. Right? I like a good story. And yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll even confront Boblax. That is if it's happening. Which, by the way, I don't think it is. Based on your track record, Tipster. Not 100% the way you're talking about it. And if I go to Boblax and he's like, "Oh yeah, we had someone doxing, and then I banned him. Yeah, he's my friend still, but you know, we don't tolerate that kind of shit." If that's the fucking conversation I'm gonna have with Boblax, then you're full of it. So go fuck off. I'm not saying that's going to happen word for word, but you know, I'm pretty sure it's not exactly like as black and white and as clear case as like fucking Tipster's making it out to be. I can almost guarantee it.
Oh, there's that really toxic mix between Kiwi Farms and the other like smaller doxing forums and stuff. So there's probably just some bad mixing going on. And when you get in those echo chambers,
Oh, Kiwi Farms is pretty bad with doxing, but I don't think it's ipso fact. From what I'm understanding, right, the communities that are doxing Keffels and all these other people, it's not coming from Kiwi Farms, which is weird because they're known for that kind of shit.
then that's like something, you know, like bad is always bound to happen when that happens.
I'm going to say this right now. I genuinely wish Kiwi Farms would police the doxing. They're not as bad as some community, but they're still pretty bad. Okay.
Weirdly enough, that happened with our Gender Critical and fucking our $1 Million Extreme, like a long time ago. I saw that in real time. That was weird. Did the call drop? Oh no.
No, I'm still here. Sorry.
No, it's
I
all
just
good.
was reading something that somebody sent me. I
just-
don't know.
Like I said, my stream is the fucking, and also shit always seems to happen on here. Like I don't even intend it. I was trying to like. I always feel like I'm just playing. It always happens when I'm playing golf. Like things will just get fucked. It's like some kind of weird. Like
It just seems like you
thing.
have downtime at this time during the stream, so if you just want to like live and shoot the shit, like now's a good time to do that sort of thing. Yeah.
I seem to have like a weird energy. Like people are like, ah yes, Keldoge. I will tell Keldoge. Not that it bothers me at all, but like, yeah, it's just weird. Like the different, like the polar opposite, like people. And then there are people that I got along with before that now like hate me because I'm not as insular. I don't know. I don't understand people.
Yeah, I just kind of needed to vent about this because this isn't even about me. This isn't even about me.
Oh, bullshit! You went on a rant? Oh, hold on. It started at 5:07 for about a half an hour about how it was about you. Oh my god! You brought up old drama that was about you. Not about me. It's about the. Oh, wait. Let's give him a chance. Is he going to say charity again? Oh, please say he's going to say charity again. It's about the charity, you guys. It's not about me. It's about the charity.
Because, like, for me, like.
It's about the charity.
They've been, like, obsessing
please say
about
that.
me for, like, going on, like, 2 years now. It's like, it's whatever.
So
like,
long.
they do what they do, and I just do what I do, and it's whatever. It's no big deal.
It's about the charity,
it's
you guys.
annoying, but it's no big
It's
deal.
about the charity.
But, like.
Oh, please say it's about the charity.
It's significant to me because, like,
It's about the charity.
Somebody would have to like hurt me really bad in real life for me to be mad at them for 2 years.
He did. Again, I'm not mad at you, Keldoge. You don't know the whole situation. You really don't understand it. I get it. I genuinely do. But throwing Boblax under the bus was not cool. It was probably the worst thing I think Tipster has ever done. Oh, my God. And Boblax didn't even deserve it. I mean, now maybe he, like, with how, like, Boblax is, you know, approaching the situation, maybe now. But, like, back then, like, two years ago when Tipster left the fucking community and slammed the door in everyone's face, Boblax didn't deserve that shit. Boblax really didn't.
Like, stuff online, if it happens, I'm fucking fine the next day. I don't know what their issue is.
I will say, like, the way Bo Blacks is going about it, I don't agree. I will say that. Like, maybe make a video every now and then on Tip, but it feels like he's making a lot of videos on, like, exclusively on Tipster. Like, his channel is dedicated to Tipster bashing now. And I don't agree with that. I genuinely, like, I think he needs, I genuinely think Bo Blacks needs to move on. Okay? I will say that. But back 2 years ago, like, Tipster did not need to do that to Bo Blacks. Did not fucking need to do that to Bo Blacks. There was no reason. There's no reason justified that Tipster could have come up with in his mind. I think he was more or less mad at Augie, right? And instead of, like, swinging at Augie, I think he swung at Bo Blacks. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And Bo Blacks didn't deserve that. Bo Blacks genuinely did not deserve any of that. It's literally the worst thing that Tipster has done, and I still can't get over it. It's the worst. It's literally the fucking worst thing.
Like, it's like, I just don't know how do you focus so long on something like that? Like, how does that?
Because he betrayed him. Because he betrayed. He literally threw Bo Blacks under the bus. He hurt him. Okay, that's why. And I can understand. I'm not justifying it, but I can understand it.
And maybe that explains the downhill turn, because if you focus on negative shit like that, then it just starts infecting your whole life. Like,
yeah, but yeah, like as I was saying, like this isn't about me. This is about, like, the charity. I can't.
Oh, here we go. I was waiting for that. Charity. Called it. Fucking called it. It's not about me, you guys. It's about the charity. It's about the charity, you guys. It's about the charity.
Emphasize that enough.
oh yeah, I totally feel you.
It's just so.
It's the charity, you guys. It's not about me. It's not about. I didn't do anything. It's about the charity. It's charity, you guys. Charity. Charity. Did you know this is charity? Did you know it's charity? Charity. Fucking charity, you guys. Charity. Charity.
So bizarre.
Oh my god.
To dislike someone so much that you will attack a charity because they retweeted it.
I'm trying to even think of the last time I've seen that happen. Like, I can't think of it. It's been a little bit. I want to say it was something with, like, the last time I've seen something blow up like this, it was something with the, like, mermaids thing, like 3 years ago. And it's like, alright.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And a lot of it is transphobia, too.
Oh, here we go. Transphobia. There you go. Bingo! Fucking hate. Again, Keldoge, you don't understand. It's not about transphobia. I don't care if... Like, no one's going after Keffels, right? And saying, well, she transitioned, so she's a bitch, right? No one's saying that. No one in the commentary community has said that I know of. I've never seen, like, all the big boys, Nicholas Dodorio, fucking Tommy C, hell, even Dead on Dave, like me. We're not going after people because they transitioned, okay? We're not going after them because of their life choice. We're going after them because they're shitty people.
I don't know how I made that putt. That was going way too fast.
You gotta work on your short game.
Action happening.
Nah, see, you gotta work on your short game. I'm sorry, you gotta work on your short game. Your short game is still a little rough, but I think it's getting better. I think it's improving.
Yeah, somebody's DMing me about something.
No, it's all good. I totally feel you. It'll happen to me, like I said, it's always this time. But it's good, because it helps my channel, so. Do you know what I have a video? So I made this video, like, again, do you know who Big Bungie is?
Oh, god damn, that was pretty good.
No.
He's like a...
Oh, I know Big Bungie.
I don't even know if he really has a political philosophy, but sometimes his audience is actually now in my audience. I made a video reacting to him when I was like even smaller. I had like fucking 20 subscribers. He reacted to it. That video got like over 2,000 views. They're still commenting on the video over 2 months later and like boosting my channel. Like, I've literally said to them like in the comments, like, you guys know you're just helping my analytics, right? Like,
now I need to see that video. I kind of want to see that video.
it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. All right, sorry about that. I was having
No, it's all good.
for a bit there.
Like that's what happens though. Like, okay, so I understand. I understand where you're coming from here. I do. I genuinely do. However, that's what happens. If someone thinks that you have a bad take, they're going to cover it. Okay? And that's what commentary does. I'm trying to be nice to you here. Really, genuinely trying to be nice to you. The problem is, right, people are still going, because Big Bungie is, I wouldn't say he's an up-and-comer. I think he's going to be a big name. I genuinely do. I think he's going to be a big name in commentary. He's very entertaining. He's incredibly funny. A lot better at this than I am. Can tell you that right now. So if you, like, make a video about him or on him, and then he responds, yeah, people are going to watch it. Because, well, guess what? People really love Big Bungie, so they're going to go back. They're going to do a back catalog of his stuff and then watch it, and then go and like watch your full take. And yeah, it will give you views. The point is it hate watching, or are they staying to watch? Right? And based on your subscribers, I think it's hate watching. And that's not good. You don't want that. Okay? You want to have, like, opinions. I'm not saying, like, opinions that everyone can agree with, because I think you can still have a controversial opinion from time to time, or have a different opinion than everyone else, right? Or even admit that you don't know entirely everything about a situation. I don't know entirely everything about a single situation, especially with that charity thing. Maybe I need to investigate a little bit more. Okay? But with that said, you can clearly admit that you don't have full knowledge about something, and then say, "Look, I don't know about this. I'm agreeing with Tipster on this based on what I know." Okay? You could do that. You're allowed to do that. However, if you made a video and it's coming from a point of ignorance, and you're stating matter-of-factly, this is exactly what it is, 100% based. I'm telling you guys, it's this thing 100%. And again, I don't know what the fuck you talked about. That's where it gets into territory where it's misinformation, and people are going to call you out for it. Even 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 5 months from now, they're going to call you out for it. So, that's not good. You don't want to do that.
But, yeah, it's,
Now someone just DM'd me. Oh no, that was Cankle. Never mind.
Canklemore?
Canklemore! I love Canklemore. We were too sexist last night, though. I heard some... I had some DMs this morning that were like, you need to critique that now, because... Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I was
did you tell them about my random ass DM from yesterday?
No.
I was feeling in a goofy ass mood, so I was just like sending random goofy DMs to people. And then I DM'd you. I'm like, what's a Canklemore?
Your short game is really bad.
No, it's like this weird ankle meme that they do. I don't fucking know. He's not streaming tonight though. Sad.
I thought I saw him go live.
Did he go live just now? I can...
Right around the time I tuned into your stream, he went live. Yeah, he's live right now.
Oh, okay. I'll have to raid into him then once I'm done, because I've been forgetting to raid people. I was reminded of that today, and I was like, oh shit, I don't even know how to do that. Apparently you can on YouTube now, but it doesn't fucking work half the time.
Well, it's, they call it redirects, and basically, like, the person who you're redirecting to, they have to have it enabled on their channel.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a setting that they have to turn on.
Okay, I think we've like pretty much milked this dragon as much as we're going to. So we're gonna go over some of this. From Josh. Tipster misrepresents and lies about me to protect his doggy Discord daddy animal J. Smith thing. Imagine attacking and harassing a charity because someone retweeted it and harasses you and harasses the charity so much that you push someone to resign from their position at a charity, and consider that a win. Normal people don't behave like this. This is extremely unhinged behavior. Seek help, Josh. You clearly need it. Animal J. Smith has done a 180 degree and left Rainbow Passage as director of resettlement so he can start threatening people instead of resettling them. Lamau. Because you're so absorbed, I want to cage you up and keep you. You belong in a cage. Yes, pets you in the head as a form of reassurance. I don't know what the fuck all this shit is. This is weird. Which is fine, by the way. We love our degens. I seem to recall you saying... Where's the context to any of this? Okay, it's in that video. I'm not sure. Yeah, I just... Yeah, what's your... Okay, so these are the leaks. These are the leaks. What's your persona? HRT is a miracle drug? Yeah, okay, so people are just making fun of you. Like I said, they're just fucking making fun of you. Instead of laughing with you, they're laughing at you. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what I said it was. The other stuff I don't know too much about. I'd have to like look into it so that I can actually comment on it. But yeah, the thing that I wanted to talk about, yeah, they're just fucking making fun of you. It's what it is. So I don't know. Goth bitches don't cure mommy issues. Go to therapy. Based. So yeah, no, I think this is going to. I think that's where we're going to end this, right here. I don't know. Like Tipster is cringe. He's bad. He sucks. He's bad faith. He's done this before. He's a lying sack of shit. I hate the guy, and yeah. I think that's where we're going to end it. I genuinely do. Because, quite honestly, Tipster is just a piece of shit. I don't... Like, should Josh Boblax here keep making videos on him? Probably not. I think he should back off. But at the same you know, in that same regard, I think what Tipster did to Boblax is absolute shit. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. I think I said everything that I needed to say. I think I'm going to close it up here. Yeah. So, I suck at, like, outro. So we're just going to say, take care, guys. Captain Poofers, out.
Sailing on the high sea, feel the salty breeze. Captain Poofer's at the helm, his ship's a masterpiece. Drinking rum and singing songs with the crew so grand, we're bound for adventure to see faraway lands. Stormy weather hits us, waves crashing all around. But Captain Poofer steers us straight, he never lets us drown. We hoist up the sails and we ride the angry tide. Nothing can stop us with Captain Poofers as our guide. Sail away on the captain's mighty ship, through the stormy ocean on an epic daring trip. Captain Poofers leads us with his heart so brave and true. In the captain's shanty, there's nothing we